we're on.
And we're on.
Okay.
That's right. We are on.
We'll be all over the place soon.
We are. We're already kind of everywhere, but we're going to even, if there is more on the outskirts of everywhere, we're going to be there too.
We're going to be there, and you'll be able to see us. Not just hear us, but you'll see us
right.
there.
That's going to be one of the big things for 2012.
So if our listenership goes down, we got to stop doing that.
We'll know why.
Exactly. We just got to go back to the voices only. So
yeah, maybe we could pay like stand-ins.
Yeah, we'll be the Milli Vanillis of beverage podcasting.
That's right. And speaking of vanilla notes, we have a bourbon to try today. Wow, do you like that
okay,
segue?
that was not bad.
That was
a reach, but it's good.
That's all right. We've got a bourbon to try today on this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com, and today we say, baby, don't forget my bourbon. Okay, wait. I gotta get rid of the Milli Vanilli.
Another one of our favorite things is actually singing.
So, of course, and yeah, here we are with a bourbon from Paddleford Creek. This is a bourbon whiskey, uniquely handcrafted from specially selected barrels for superior smooth flavor. I could show you that. Something like that. Okay. And so small batch, charcoal filtered, and extra smooth. 41.5% alcohol. And $18.99 at your local Total Wine.
That's right. Yeah, I had this recommended to me actually quite a while ago, and then I happened to be in the store today looking in the bourbon section, and actually the same guy walked by, and I said, "We have to quit meeting like this first." And then I said, "Do you still recommend the Paddleford Creek?" And he said, "Yes." And then he said, "I also recommend a myriad of vodkas because that's my favorite drink." And I said,
"Did he say that?"
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Dear God.
Yeah. No. So we're just we're gonna get right to it.
I recommend this bourbon because it's quadruple filtered,
yeah,
and then it's filtered 6 more times, just like vodka.
It's 300 times distilled.
Yes,
and then we add food coloring back in it because people have to think it's bourbon.
Right.
Yeah,
because that's what we love about vodka. Anyway, all right, go ahead.
Podcaster's note: I actually opened this earlier so it would kind of breathe a little bit, and I actually had it just sitting open for about an hour.
Okay,
just to kind of
you dabbed a little bit behind each ear, and oh, good.
These glasses were most famously used for our Scotch podcast.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
That's a light bourbon.
Very much so. That's in the glass.
So that's more
yellow.
That's a light. Yeah, that's a yellowish. That's that. Would we go with our Chardonnay, our oaky Chardonnay description?
I think so. Very oaky Chardonnay. That's a really great description. Yeah, it is pretty light. Paddleford Creek, that just sounds like relaxing. I'm picturing like a river and, like maybe a sawmill or something like that, and, the water wheel going around, and I don't know why. These are the images that I've drawn into my head. Yeah.
Paddle and Creek. That's what.
Paddleboat Creek.
Okay. Still some alcohol in there, though.
Yeah, there is, actually. And then just kind of a general kind of sugarcane sweetness in there.
Yeah, it's
maybe
not
a
really
little vanilla cola at the very back, but very, very faint, I would say. Yeah, mostly actually what hits you is it's almost like a dryness in my nostrils, like almost like that. You can almost get like the heat, the vapors from the alcohol there a little bit for some reason.
Yeah,
that seems to be really coming through.
Yeah, there's a little vanilla sweetness at the end there, I'd say, now that it's had a little more time to dissipate. So,
I also just got a touch of cinnamon.
She's that stripper you've been seeing so much of.
Yeah, don't tell Rachel.
Now that it's on video, for the world to see,
Don't show anybody.
It'll go viral long before you do.
Okay. I'm already viral.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right.
So I think it's pretty smooth, but it's not without its fire.
Yeah.
There's definitely some heat.
There is some smooth fire.
Some heat there, but it doesn't make me, like, oh! It's not like, some sort of cask strength, over the top, over the top, just kind of something. It's actually, pretty smooth for the most part till the very end. Like, you get all those, I think you get everything that we talked about.
You get
in the
the
aroma.
cinnamon too.
Yeah.
In the aftertaste there.
And a little bit of the vanilla, a little bit of sweetness, very smooth, nice oiliness to the body, which is pretty good. And then, at the very end, there's definitely some pretty good heat coming down. As Glenn Fry would say, the heat is on.
The H is O. Yes, the H is O.
It's on the street.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty nice.
That's
surprisingly complex.
Yeah. Yeah, the color threw me, but that could be. Does the charcoal filtering have anything to do with that?
You know what? I don't know. That'd be a good question also for the audience as well. I'm not too familiar with that.
Help us.
How that plays into it.
Help us understand about charcoal filtering.
Send us an email to aboutbeverages@q.com or post a comment on this podcast or many other things. Any way you can get a hold of us, Twitter. Twitter's good.
Twitter's good. Now that's the Mallory I remember.
Yeah.
We should start offering prizes for people who get our references. We're going to stop explaining our references. You just need to email us. And I got that. That was from Family Ties, season 3. Because Mallory, somebody might get that one. But if they could point out which episode.
That would be good.
That would be good.
I wouldn't even be able to do that.
That would be good. Well, they could find it. You could search that one pretty easily.
Mr. Tedesco. We're defrosting some steaks.
Unbridled she-devil.
Yeah. Should be ready in 20 minutes.
I said I had chicken for dinner, for lunch. Now that's the Mallory I remember.
Yeah, rain's good.
Rain's good. So, that was good. I mean, that's $19, so Bullet's about that price.
Yeah.
Maybe a little mellower than the Bullet.
I would say so. A little mellower. The Bullet, I would say, is more toward the oaky. A little bit more of that kind of aged flavors in there, heavier. But I think this has a little bit more oiliness in the body. I think that Bullet might be a little bit thinner, so a little trade-off there. I think this is probably maybe better, off the top of my head, this might be better straight, neat like this, and I enjoy the Bullet in the Manhattan and things like that, just because it adds a heavier complexity and comes through with those other things more.
Yeah.
I don't know how this would play. I mean, I'm sure it would work. I mean, either of those are going to work very well, but...
I was going to say, I think this would be okay in a Manhattan. I don't know.
Be smooth.
Yeah. Smooth Manhattan. Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. That was a good recommendation.
Yeah, very, very happy with that recommendation. Yep. And we recommend you head on over to the website at AboutBeverages.com. Check out the tasting notes for this Paddleford Creek, Kentucky bourbon, and see where it hits on our recommendation scale. And while you're there, definitely become a fan of us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Check out our YouTube channel. There's tons of things. There is literally becoming too many things that we are doing at the site. You just need to go and check it out.
We're gonna have to get that guy who used to do the FedEx commercials, who read things really fast. We're gonna have to give him a list, and he can just read everything that we're available now.
I thought you meant the guy that always wore the lady wigs that drew on the grease board.
No, he was UPS.
Oh, that's right.
That's where Joe works, UPS.
Joe works, okay. And he also is forced to wear a lady wig.
It's funny. I saw this cap, and I can show you this. It's a beer cap. But for some reason, I was thinking, bourbon.
You thought it was the cap of the bourbon. I'm going to open up this bourbon
here.
It's
a bourbon with a screw, with a bottle cap. Nice. Yeah.
But
interesting.
Whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.